is questionable and really bizarre. So you got to take things for face value, and you got to also know you got to also know where you're getting it from and who the messenger is. You know what I'm saying? So it's really sad that if they wanted to become reporters or content creators, it'd be like, because of their reputation of notoriously lying on people, it's just hard to believe whether they'll be telling the truth or not. Now what also is up for today is talking about Alvo's address being leaked. Now, Alvo put in his story, and I know y'all saw that video already, that his address was leaked. I don't really think he would joke about, even if the person that leaked the address sent him that they had the address, I don't think that he would play around about that, because we see how he acted, panicking and scared when Messy Dog got the last address, and he hauled what out of there. Okay. So he's saying that he might have to move. I wish I had it that good that if I just had to move just because I just needed to move, or because someone got my address, that I wouldn't want to have it. I could just up and move. You know how hard it is to move? I don't care if you're just getting furniture and you ain't got a lot of stuff to move. That is a lot of time, effort, and stressful. Just picking up and just moving. But this is what he was saying in his IG story. I did put it in the video. I did also blur out his address and his cell phone number, because we're not going to have him up there saying that I'm showing his location, because we know that he lies a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just a lot of stuff going on. So now Alvo's talking about that Tommythegossip is stalking him. That's another thing I don't believe. I think that if Tommythegossip did reach out to Alvo, it was business, and trying to get to a bag. But you got to understand who you're doing business with too. We're talking about a compulsive liar. He's going to add to the story. And then, I get so mad at all the girls that keep continuously feeling as though they need K. I'm jumping on the K now, because I've gave her flowers on, even if she wasn't keeping it real, but she tried to come across as a good person. I try to always give my flowers to K. When she was, I feel as though talking, positivity, or doing something that I saw her doing in the community that was positive, I gave her flowers. But Kay, in my opinion, I think that she's a fire starter. I think that she likes to start and create mess in the gay community. And, it's really sad. She makes it seem like they're the ones with the issue, but I really think that the straight woman that obviously likes to be with men because she has many kids from men, she likes to start problems in the gay community. And I'm not feeling it. She's got a lot of evil, diabolical ways about her. And I just wish that all of the girls, including Tommy, stop making up and breaking up with her, breaking up to make up with her, because she doesn't really, to me, wish them any good. And she's just trying to egg things on so that she can keep, everything going. You know what I'm saying? She has an alternative motive, and they're not in the program of what she's trying to accomplish. And I really wish that she would, they would just, understand that and just move on. Leave Kay alone. She's no good. But sometimes you gotta crawl before you walk. Let's get the likes up. Do me like you do, Alvo. And he has no content, no conversation, and he's about to crash himself out because he's back drinking full time, and he's now reminding himself not to cuss. It's just a matter of time before he'll try to lie and say somebody mass reported his channel and got him taken down, even though we know that Alvo got himself taken down. But it's just a lot of mess going on social media, and it just doesn't make no sense. I knew it was a matter of time before Alvo conjured up something to try to stay relevant. Now he's, attacking Tommythegossip so that it'll get back to Tommythegossip, and then Tommythegossip will respond, and it would be Alvo's name in the topic or of conversation, and then he'll stop popping again with the views and all that stuff. So he knows exactly what he's doing. But one thing I don't like about Alvo, he's a compulsive liar, because I have yet to see this chat that I'm supposed to be in and we mass report his channel and all this other. He's yet to show that, because he's lying. He's yet to show even my address to where I'm supposed to be living in Atlanta, Georgia. He's not going to show you that because he's lying. And it's just so sad that his supporters sit up there and buy that BS. And he's playing in their face, literally. Hey, SL gang. Hey, SL, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, Ben Hike. So it's ridiculous. It's just a lot of foolishness going on. It's a lot of lying going on. You don't know what to believe, like I said. And I absorb the information, edit the information and talk about it. And I give you my brutal, honest opinion on what I think, whatever's being said, what the motive I think it is. And, that's it. You just don't know what to believe because they all lie. It's like they will expose you. For an example, they'll expose a content creator, whether they're exposing a lie about you or the truth. But once you get wind of something to expose on them, they don't come clean about it. It says Shamar said he wanted to move anyways when the lease is up. Right. That'll be in September. But remember, Cutie Pie, let's hope there's no truth to it, because listen to who's saying they want to move in September. Kay allegedly was the one that got him that apartment. Now, if Shamar could have got that apartment where he lives right now, Shamar would have gotten that apartment and Kay wouldn't have been involved in getting that apartment. So let's hope that if it's not true that the leasing management wants him gone, they don't want to renew the lease, or it's because he's not paying his rent. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, what if all these things are true? Let's hope that Shamar is capable of finding an apartment. Is not all that easy. I don't care if he's on disability or not. Disability, they put people on waiting lists that are disability, especially when you subsidize housing. They sure do, Ms. Davis. I agree. But so let's just hope. Hey, Coco, I'm gonna drop the link. If you want to come up, you're more than welcome. If you don't feel like it, that's okay. But I'm gonna still drop the link. Anyone's more than welcome to come up, long as you're not cussing. I'm good with it. You can come up. But yeah, it is a link right there, Coco. Oh, where was I at? I hate when I lose my place. Yeah, so anyways, it's a lot of mess going on. Clue was on live telling, Alvo to go get checked, saying, that you have the ninja and, take your medicine and all kind of crazy stuff. And I'm just like, these people are crazy. It says, there's no way I would keep moving from apartment to, I don't either. He's just blowing through money. That's expensive moving. Alvo told everyone in his live yesterday that the address that Messy Dog gave is 2 hours away from where his apartment is now. Yeah, but if you look at the story, and let me see if I can find it. Because Alvo will say this, he'll say that, and you'll end up in a dead end with him. Because he lies a lot. Let me see. Where is this little... Oh, I forgot I'm blocked. So I can't see his story. Yeah, when I went back in the second time, I couldn't see unless... Let me see. Yeah, he blocked me when I went back in the second time because I went in on my regular page, not really caring. And he's like, there goes this SL Davis. Well, anyways, he had in his IG story that he has to move again because the somebody found his location. So, like I said, you don't really know what to believe with him because he lies a lot. So, you just use critical thinking skills. Me either, Cutie Pie. They would have to come find me, but I would not keep moving. Me either. Well, I think he's not worrying about like people finding him, an average person like me or you. But I think he's worried about the police going to the address. All you got to do is say warrant, and they'll show up. It doesn't matter. Even if the warrant is in another state, they can still show up. You know what I'm saying? At in another state, Texas, they hear the word warrant, out of state warrant. He's a fugitive on a bond that the person took their name off of. He's going to jail. Hey, Coco, what's going on? What you think about what's going on this last 24 hours? Alvo has shocked us again, starting mayhem, bringing up unnecessary stuff to stop beef with, in my opinion, with Tommythegossip, because nobody's really been coming for Alvo the last maybe 2 days. And I think he's scared because he knows he got to rely on this to pay his rent, YouTube money. So I think he was getting scared, and it was a matter of time before he started a mess. But what do you think about what's going on?
Well, he has to stay relevant, huh?
Yeah, well, I think so. Look at all the stuff he's been doing. He's been kind of low key, and then all of a sudden, he just, as the last yesterday, he just started acting like Alvo again, an idiot.
Yeah, it's just when I thought maybe there was just an ounce of hope for Alvo as far as him getting mature. He seemed like he was on that path to just something. He just keep going backwards. I don't know what's going on. 1 minute he looks like he's on the path to doing good and getting some maturity underneath his belt. Next thing you know, he's right back to the old Alvo again. That's crazy. It's cursing people out and everything on the line. I'm like, what's wrong with him? He just got through saying he wasn't finna do none of that, and he stopped for a second.
It's like an addiction. It's an addiction. Like, that's all. He can't help it. That's really how he is. So I feel as though somebody like that, that's all they know is ignorance. That's what he's gonna keep giving us. And then I don't like, he's calling women all kind of fat bees, and you just go overboard with it, bro. Come on, you don't have to go all the way there. You're hitting below the belt. It ain't that serious. I'm putting Coco's link inside of the chat. Please go subscribe to her channel. So anytime you decide to get off this live, don't get off. Just click onto that link. Subscribe. Make sure the bell is on, option off for Coco. So when you exit off, make sure y'all go over to our channel and subscribe, please. Do that for me. Thank you. And also, let's get them likes up. Let's get them up. But
is it too dark? Is the screen too dark? Because I'm sitting outside right now.
No, it looks good. It looks fine. Yeah. Listen, I keep my default screen up. I can't talk about the screen being too dark. And not only that, because I'm
sitting outside. I don't know. I mean, that's why I'm saying I'm not inside anymore.
Well, I know, but you're fine. But you're just fine, because you see how Alvo's getting doxxed, because I don't know how they do it, and I don't want to know how they do it, because it ain't my business.
I'm sick of Messy. I hate. I don't want to say it, but I don't care. He can say what he wants to say. I'm sick of Messy, dog.
I've been sick with but I've been trying to be cool, but he's starting to rub me the wrong way. He's playing Messy Dog is playing a very dangerous game. There's a way of doing things to getting at somebody without going the route that he's going. I had one of my subscribers tell me that he was on a live talking about he's about to get my channel taken down. I'm like, what I do him?
Okay, wait a minute. For what? What do you have to do with any of this?
Nothing to him. But you know what? It's a thing. I'm not worried about Messy Dog, because see, the only one needs to worry about channels being taken down is like Alvo. If Alvo's on live and he's cussing and carrying on, and they manually go into that video and hear him calling people all kind of fat bees and this and that, and suck this, suck that, put it in this hole.
He's not the only one that be talking crazy like that.
We know that. Tommythegossip, all of them. But
I didn't say no. I'm just saying it's not just Tommy. It's a bunch of them.
No, I know. I'm saying, well, right. Also, with Shamar, you know what I'm saying. But I'm just using Alvo as an example because we're talking about Alvo. That's why I brought it up. But if they manually decide to go in to check to see if a community guideline is being broken, that's how channels get taken down or they get suspended for 1 to 2 weeks. But 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗛 is stopping no show here because they're not going to come in here and manually check my channel and see none of that going on. So I don't worry about it.
Figure out where in the world you come in. Oh, never mind.
Why?
LASHUN.
Well, yeah,
don't like me. 𝗪𝗛𝗪 and LASHUN. It was 𝗪𝗛𝗪, LASHUN, Larry, Kay, all was on live together, but I didn't hear your name during that time. That was just the other night.
No, this was a couple of days ago. Somebody told me this.
If they told you that has to do with LASHUN, because you know LASHUN always got something dealing with you. He got something, whatever that is. He probably, since he called himself buddy with 𝗪𝗛𝗪, he called himself putting a bug in 𝗪𝗛𝗪 ear. Now the 𝗪𝗛𝗪 want to come after you because of LASHUN. That's crazy. Yeah,
but let me just say this to you.
That don't make no sense though. Like,
LASHUN's fake. You know, let me tell you why I say LASHUN's fake, because I've heard on numerous occasions when people are warning LASHUN to be careful with 𝗪𝗛𝗪, and he be like, "Yeah, I know, I know, friend. I'm just waiting for him to cross me, and then basically he's gonna go in for the kill on him." You know what I'm saying? So LASHUN don't even trust 𝗪𝗪𝗪. So for him to be using 𝗪𝗪𝗪,
none of them. Let me tell you, Shamar doesn't either. None of them. They don't trust 𝗪𝗛𝗪. But I believe that they kind of like fear 𝗪𝗛𝗪 just a little bit because they feel like 𝗪𝗛𝗪 is capable of pulling some strings to doing some medieval crap towards them if he wanted to. So they kind of like trying to tread a little bit lightly towards 𝗪𝗛𝗪. I noticed when all of that mess broke out between Shamar, 𝗪𝗛𝗪, and LASHUN, Shamar kind of like got away from LASHUN and 𝗪𝗛𝗪, and LASHUN sitting up there, "Hey friend," talking to Shamar. "Friend, you don't want me to be friends with 𝗪𝗛𝗪 no more? Just say it. Just tell me." Why would Shamar have to tell you not? Why would Shamar? You ask Shamar to tell you
not to be friends with him, right?
That's stupid. If you don't want to be friends with 𝗪𝗛𝗪, just say, "Hey, I got my reasons why I don't want to be friends with him."
Yep.
You gonna blame? He wanted Shamar to say that so he could say, "Well, Shamar the one told me not to be friends." Don't try to blame it on nobody. If you don't want to be friends with him, just don't be friends with him.
Yep. And I was, that's funny you brought that one up, because that wasn't recently, but I remember that live because I was in the bushes when he had said that to him. But listen, I'm not treading lightly. I'm doing what I do on my channel because, honey, when they manually come in here and check my channel, they're not gonna see nothing. It ain't gonna be one.
That's just stupid. That's just stupid to me. If you have a valid reason to go wherever, however you feel, just go check that person. Just go back and forth. Not back and forth, but just go. Go see 𝗪𝗛𝗪. Gonna go to 𝗪𝗛𝗪. What 𝗪𝗛𝗪 gonna do?
Right, but we know it's not a valid, like, say for an example, 𝗪𝗛𝗪. We know it's not a valid reason if he got beef with me to just come and deal with me. He is just sick in the head. He's doing this because hurt people. Something is mentally unstable and not right with 𝗪𝗛𝗪. And
he gets off on that foolishness. I'm gonna call him the Joker. I'm gonna call him he a villain.
You're gonna see him on Facebook, and somebody's gonna end up pulling up on him, and they're gonna do some serious stuff.
That's what I'm saying. He's a villain. He's like one of those characters, like a dark villain or something, like the Joker or something.
Exactly. Let me tell you something. I'm not gonna say what kind of awful things can happen to him if somebody was ever run up on him, but it wouldn't just be a fight. And I hate to say it because the stuff that he's doing, he's going to trigger the wrong person. And in his case, he triggers people to the point that he could even get unalived because he's just
the thing is, he's playing a very dangerous game.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's ways to get what somebody do, like they always do. Get on your live, fight it out on live, or whatever you got to do. But when you start getting personal and digging into people's personal information and trying to put their personal information out there, baby, you almost cursed. You can get your behind thrown in jail because they already know his full name.
He's already been in jail for foolishness. You know,
they already know his full name.
Yep.
That's all. Certain people, that's all they need is their full name. I'm telling you what I know for a fact. My uncle is a retired police officer.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you just like this. All you need is a person's full name. That's it. They can find everything else there is to know.
Just with the allegations alone, which are not allegations because we saw the mugshot with the charges, but you know, he don't got no room or no leg to even stand on trying to expose somebody when you're doing stuff dealing with the minor. You know, we already know you got issues, but it's, you know, you still be like, wow, I don't think he did that. But nah, just his character. When I saw it, I definitely knew that wasn't a lie. Then I mean, it was legal documents, so we knew it wasn't a lie. So he's dealing with a person who got some serious mental issues, and he shouldn't even be on social media. They need to put him away somewhere and rehab him mentally. I'm not talking about on drugs. I'm just saying,
let me tell you, honey,
in some type of institution or something, because I don't know, adult daycare or something. They need to evaluate him. Somebody needs to do a wellness check on 𝗪𝗛𝗧. He's sick.
He seems like, you know, he kind of seemed like a person that's very bitter, that's out for revenge. Like somebody did something to him and he can't get to that person because maybe they're not even around anymore, but he want to get everybody for what somebody did to him. Like he just make it his business on sitting down like he got a checklist. Oh, this person's next. Check.
But like, you know what? I'm gonna tell you why he's doing crazy. That. No, listen, I'm gonna tell you why he's doing that. Because from my understanding, and I believe it, he was popping on Bigo, like back in the day. He was making like probably $5,000 or $6,000 a month on Bigo.
Okay.
So he was probably getting, you know, the milli tiers, like more than 1 million, you know, milli beans, whatever. To get $5,000 or $6,000, it's got to be more than 1 milli beans. So. Popping at the time, so he knows what it feels like to month after month get $5,000-$6,000, right? And then when he fell, he's not making that on TikTok, and he's looking at channel holders like myself. He's looking at even crash dummies like Alvo, and he's saying, man, they're making this money consistently every month, and I don't get this kind of money no more. And I'm telling you,
you think he's a little bitter, a little jealous, or mad or something?
What happened?
You think he's a little bitter, a little jealous, or mad or something?
Yeah, of course.
What's the problem?
Money changes people.
Oh,
yeah, money changes people. I don't know what you thought.
If he okay, so it's not working no more, so he want to go another route. But the route he's taking can get his behind killed. I'm telling you, he's going a dangerous route. Like he's on that by all means necessary type thing. You in the wrong field. Go work for the FBI.
Exactly. But let me tell you this too. You know, 𝗪𝗛𝗧 is playing a dangerous game.
Oh yeah.
But let me just say this to you. You know, I'm gonna give you another example. I see people in this sector, they're doing well right now on their, you know, numbers, getting these views. And like, I'm gonna give you an example. Let's not mention no names, but like Tommythegossip got a beef with one of the content creators, reporters to content, and they purposely go back and forth with him, and they have every right to give their opinion, do commentary on him, and say how they feel about him. Like me, I say I like Tommythegossip. I have every right if I want every day say he's funny, whatever. But you know, this person, I don't think cares too much for Tommythegossip, but that's okay. You don't care for him, but I really think that the energy with this person that now does content, they're successful and they're getting money now. Sometimes money changes you. So now you think that you a big dog. not knowing that you could be really just riding a wave for the moment, and you might not consistently get this kind of money like Tommy gets, for 7 months. So don't get too too beside yourself, especially with a big channel holder like that.
She might need to stick. She might. Oh, I don't know if it's a she or he or they. They may need to scale. They may need to scale back a little bit.
Especially if you're a small.
You know what? And maybe just change course and switch it up, and then get on somebody else. Maybe get on Alvo. Maybe get on this one or that one. Change it up a little bit when it. You know what I'm saying? Like when the heat getting a little too hot, switch it up. Switch lanes a little bit.
Right, because you're dealing with a big channel holder. He's and it might not go too well for you. But all she
gotta do, if it's a lady, all she gotta do is just switch lanes a little bit. Get on something else. So talk about Miss Netta Charles or something.
People get those checks. They see 5,000-6,000, and they really made about 12,000. But YouTube takes like 45%, so that's what they see after.
That's a shame, girl. They don't want you getting nothing, huh?
Yeah, it's a lot of money they take off the top. But anyways, they still give out $5,600, $6,000. But they get that check. They don't even see that much money in their tax returns. So some people deal with getting money like that differently. And I just think that this channel holder is gotten a couple of them checks, and now the head's getting big. So now it's like I'm gonna say everything and anything that's on my mind, and I don't care because I'm the man now. You know what I'm saying? Which is not really, because you could be just riding a wave. Because YouTube
firing them shots, probably firing them back-to-back shots. Ain't taking no break. They ain't taking no breather in between. Like I said, may need to switch lanes a little bit to something else. Take a break from that, move to something else a little bit. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Because YouTube, man, they flip-flop too. It don't sometimes be the audience that don't want to deal with you. It could be just the algorithm. Just maybe they fine tune.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah, they fine tune. They could be fine tuning the algorithm. They don't care if your views while they're fine tuning the algorithm is going down south, or it could be just that we're up against a robot. Really, it's not a human controlling.
AI generated. AI
generated, and even AI gets confused. So you could be doing a lot of work. It could be excellent content, and they're giving it to people just throwing up videos and giving them the views. So that's why you got to tread lightly. They could be just riding a wave, and that wave can be crashing real soon. And now you done put yourself out there with now your channel's at jeopardy, and now you're gonna have your followers or Tommy's followers coming after you.
Right. Does I think I know who you're talking about, but I ain't gonna say no name. Does she have a mentor? I ain't gonna say no names. Does she have a mentor?
I don't know about all that about her, because I had a few issues with her before. Don't say no names.
Oh, I ain't saying nobody's names. I ain't saying no names.
They tried to show credit for one of my videos, but that was only because you had to. Because where would you have gotten that information from? Because it was one of my DMs that I shared with me and Shamar's conversation on the back end. So that's the only reason why they tried to give me credit on one of my videos, right? And then they're gonna say, but so SL Davis, she's got to learn how to pronounce the algorithm. I'm saying, how you gonna be giving me credit but in the same tone talk about how I pronounce a word? Girl, I've been in this game longer than you. Okay, getting this money longer than you. You know what I'm saying? You just a small fry in the pond, boo. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to get bigger than the program, boo. And then prior to her giving me credit for that one video, I edit my video. Sometimes swears do slip through. What she was doing was, because she works too, she was making her easier. She was cropping out like my animated background with the bubbles and everything, the rain, like what we got going on now. She would crop out like as much as she could crop out. And she would edit out if my voice was in the video. She would edit those parts out and use my content. So like say when she got off of work, the work was done for her because she would just go to one of my videos, re-upload it, crop stuff, do commentary to it, and then put it up and get views off it. So I had to tell her, you can't do that. And you're not even showing me credit on every single video that you're putting up of mine. And I said, if you don't know how to show credit, then at least put me by default in your description box, my channel link and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So people that like to like read the, the description box, they can see my channel, and if they decide they want to subscribe to my channel, they can.
Yeah.
And I said to her, also, you got some nerve. I'm like the second largest channel holder in this sector. So you're not taking like from little channel holders. You're taking the channel from channel holders that got 30 and 40 and 50,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
I was too scared to do that to a big channel holder. But she started getting up views, and it started getting to her head. She wasn't realizing she was putting her channel in jeopardy. Because that money, sometimes money make you start doing stupid stuff.
Because you know what, some people's not used to like say, some people not used to
getting money like that. Period.
Used to getting money like that, and some people not used to having. They not used to. They would have to be in it long enough and receive it long enough to actually get used to having. And once they get used to having, they won't act like that. But
they won't act like
you
that.
ain't never had nothing, and you ain't used to having it.
That's how you're gonna act.
They don't know how to act. They don't know how to act.
They don't know how to act. It's true. And that's like with Alvo, getting back on to him.
I was just thinking about him and that doggone furniture, how he cutting up over there.
Because he's another one not used to having nothing.
I see.
It seems like from what I hear, I don't know his mother, but just like, things that you hear. Yeah. And it's all coming from people in the circle about his mother. It seems like she's one of them type of mothers, in my opinion, that will put a man first.
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about that. And he kind of like was almost like he was raising himself. I'm not sure, but that's what it seems. That seems like that's what the story is behind him,
and why he's such a renegade.
Yeah, he raising himself. He's still out there going from pillar to post. That's why he made that comment. He made a comment more than one time saying that he's a street ninja. He kept saying that. He said, "Oh, I'm gonna be fine. I know the game. I've been out here. I'm a street ninja." When he said that a couple of times, I started thinking, "Oh wow, okay, I get it."
I'm in trouble now because the street and social media, having to wipe your feet off when you come into YouTube's platform, is two different things.
He don't know no. You know what, girl? He don't know no better, because that's the way. That's the way he's been living. He's living his life on social media like he lives his life in real life. That's all. That's all he know. That's all. Yep. And you know what? You can see that from a lot of them.
Yeah, it's crazy. You can
see that same thing. They really are coming on there being who they really are.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful with them and stuff. You got to really, with a long handle and spoon, because you just don't know how they're going to come.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's dangerous. I just, like I said, I don't even like to be name dropping unless I'm saying something nice about somebody. And that's why when I talk about Tommy, like I said, I just like Tommy because he's funny. I don't say I like Tommy because, Tommy does things this way, and
you never said that.
Like a sailor, and he should stop doing it because he's putting his channel at risk. I always say that. I've always said it since I've been doing this sector. But I can't stop him from doing that. But I really think that Tommy's funny. He's on to something.
You never change. That's, you've been saying that. That's I mean, you never said you don't have anything that's something shocking or new. It's like when a person is saying something and they saying it over and over again, you always say there's got to be truth to it. So you never switched up, you never changed up nothing that you've been saying.
Right. Exactly. So let me tell you something. Don't be surprised if you hear in the middle of the night somebody was banging on Alvo's door, because he's gonna mess around and
Don't do it. Don't do it. Run, Alvo. Run, Forrest.
It says Miss SL Davis, I added you in one of my videos and made sure to give you your credit. Thank you so much, Clip. Thank you, sweetie. It says that doxing is too much. Yeah, it's against the law, Lena. It says it's nasty and highly disrespectful, and it needs to be looked into as a bigger charge than level.
Somebody needed who the two parties. He did that with Tommythegossip, and he did that with Alvo. Then he turned around and supposedly posted Tommy's dad's telephone number. See, because if I was Tommy and if I was Alvo, even if Alvo got to get somebody else to report it, they need to go to the authorities and get Messy Dog's a real name, which they know his real name, and they need to take that to the authorities, and they need to press charges on his behind.
They do, and I think
I surely would, because if it was me, I would most definitely press. They would be looking for Messy Dog.
Yeah, Messy Dog would know to leave me alone. He did it to me, because I would definitely.
They would be looking for him. The police will be. There will be a warrant out for his arrest when I got through with him.
And he's used to them warrants out for his arrest, so he'd be okay. He'd adapt just well.
Until he's on the run like Alvo was.
No, Alvo's still on the run. What you mean was?
Is it? Oh, okay. What happened to that was Shamar supposed to take?
Yeah, Shamar didn't have no case with him. He put his name on the bond for something. Incident with Clue. He still got that incident with Clue. And
him and Clue would talk from time to time, so they didn't work that out.
I don't know if you was in the chat when I first started talking about it, but I had recorded an hour recording of them going back and forth for an hour on Instagram. And
okay.
Yeah, my recording.
That was when he beat up Clue. He jumped on Clue.
No, I'm talking about today. They was going at each other on IG.
Oh, I didn't see that and catch that one.
Yeah, man, I saw it the whole live, and then I went to listen to it, and I don't know. It's on always when I use the app on my the second phone. It comes sometimes it can come in good, sometimes it don't. So what
they was talking about?
Huh? They were talking about everything, girl. That's why not keep that recorded. Oh my God, talking about HIV, talking about you need to take your pills. Clue was telling him, why don't you take your pills? Talking about how black he looks. He ain't never seen him looking that black, and that's from that liquor making his skin dark.
That liver.
His liver. Because Alvo is getting darker and darker by the minute.
And I know what
do, but he's getting black.
He don't even he try to chase it, but he doesn't even dilute it. He's drinking that liquor straight.
He's drinking it straight up. Yeah. Drinking it straight up.
But he's only 25 years old.
Yep, but if you look at videos from the past that he might share, every time he goes to his mother's house, they have functions and it's always surrounded around liquor. And if you look at his mother, she has like an alcohol face. Like her face is like swollen. You know what I'm saying? Like she drinks a lot. And then she has like that tired look, like how you look a day after drinking. She, so I think that is learned behavior what he's picking up.
Yeah, that's probably running the family. That's probably where he get that from.
My point, exactly.
He's been around all that stuff. He's been around at a young age.
Yep, all that stuff he's been around at a young age.
God darn. Yep. Man. That boy just got that darn apartment. And I know that was kind of like a permanent thing because the apartment he had before this one, he didn't buy anything to put in that other apartment. Right. He started buying stuff to put in this one.
Right. He may have been squatting like we all was thinking at that other one came through. And
right.
Then the one that he's waiting, which is the one he's in now, that's when he started buying furniture for it.
I wouldn't go nowhere. They'll just have to knock on my door. I wouldn't keep on doing that. If they knock on his door, he should say, make up a name.
Like they don't got like something from the courts that they can enter their property. They can't get in there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
They can't get in there. So you're right. He might just have to just lay low.
He ain't really been going nowhere, but to the store to get food and to shop and buy some things for the apartment and bring it back. I'll lock all of those. But matter of fact, I'll go change the locks on the doors.
Right.
Even a rental office wouldn't be able to get in there. I'm telling you what I would do. I'll change the locks on every last one of those doors and everything. They wouldn't get in that apartment unless they break it down.
Right. Yep.
That's crazy.
No, they wouldn't be doing that though, because they would have to get a warrant from the court. Has to be a court order in order for them to be able to do that. So they wouldn't be able to just knock the door down without a court order, because if they did, then they'd be in trouble.
I'll do one better than that, girl. I pay whoever's over the manager over the rental office. I pay them some. If it got to that point, I'll pay them some hush mouth money. We don't have anybody here by that name.
Right.
You got the wrong apartment complex. Could you please exit the premises?
Well, I mean, another way they can get in though. Make sure y'all run the likes up. We're supposed to be getting them at 200 so we can start the live show. But you know what? I got the gift of gab, so I can wait all day. Because if I'm getting off an hour, I'm getting off an hour. So we don't get them likes at 200.
Right.
I have not changed the program. The program is not gonna change. Let's get them likes up. You hit the like button for Bozo the Clown, Alvo. We're talking about him, so that's why I'm bringing him up. Yeah,
he gonna come. Girl, he gonna hurry up and get on live talking about Selena Davis.
Yes, Davis. Hey, Cyrus, salute. Yep, it sure is. I don't care.
He loves saying your name. I say, there he go again.
Yep. Somebody says somebody needs to start messy. This is dangerous now. It is dangerous. It is. I agree. Alvo been playing in dangerous games. Yeah, but he's doing it from the comfort of his home. But where nobody can find him. Well, at least he thinks they can.
He ain't really been. Alvo been kind of laying low. As for he ain't really been doing too much.
24 hours. He's back acting real ratchet now again.
Yeah, see, he need to chill out. That's all. You know what? All he gotta do, all Alvo gotta do is chill out. That's it.
Right.
Get his little stuff, get his little food, get his little stuff for his apartment, go back in there, lock the doors, and chill out. Come on live. Hey, how y'all doing, everybody? Type of thing. Get off. And that's the way he need to play it for a while now.
Exactly.
But you know him, once that done Fulio get in him, oh girl, he get crazy.
Fulio.
Ooh, he started showing out, girl. I say, what he doing with them little itty bitty underwear on, prancing, dancing? He cutting up. Girl, he cutting up in that apartment.
I feel like you can't do a performance without having that liquor in him. It's
because
like I'll be like, okay, maybe he's not going to drink today, and then slowly but surely he's got either an order at the door or he's going to get his liquor to pour it in the cup so he can start acting up. It's like he can't do a performance or a live without being under the influence of alcohol.
Because guess what? That other side don't come out of him. I think he feels as if he's too boring and he doesn't really know what to talk about. So once he start drinking, that other side come out of him to where he's talkative and he's
the other side is called the truth comes out. The other side is the truth. That's what the other side is.
Girl. Ooh.
He's Coco, hold down the chat. Talk with the chat or read the comments in the chat real quick. I got to do something really quickly, okay?
All right, I got to put my reading glasses on to see that. I don't even have to
talk, girl. Don't be scared.
What? I have to go inside to see the chat box. Hold on, y'all. I got to go back in the house. And I got to cut on all the doggone lights. Hold on, y'all, because I'm inside and I know it's probably darker in here and I got to be able to, I can't even see my chat box right now. So y'all just hold tight until SL get back here because I can't really see in the chat box right now. And hold up. Give her a minute. She'll be back on. Let me see something. So we are actually talking about Alvo right now. I know y'all don't have I know a lot of people in this chat is not a big fan of Alvo, but when Alvo is doing something that he's supposed to be doing, I kind of like to see that and kind of be like, okay, Alvo's changing shit. Changing, all right. Don't take nothing but a second for him to start back acting a fool again. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get to it.
He's already back acting like a fool.
Wait, you back?
Yeah, I'm back. I had to use the ladies' room.
I was telling them to wait till you come back because I had to go back inside.
Just hold that stuff in. So I said, hold on, wait a minute now. I said, hold on. I said, hold down the chat for a minute. But I'm back. Hey guys, welcome to the 122 people in here. Make sure y'all hit the like button. We're trying to get the likes up to 200. Support the channel and hit the like. Dislikes are welcome. You do not have to hit the like button, but hit something. Okay, Betty. But nah, you talking about he's been cool, calm, and collective. But yeah, that's not really who he is, right? He's now acting the way he is again. And he's going to be also lying once he jams himself up again with YouTube. He's going to be lying, saying people took the channel down when it was him that took his own channel down.
What I do notice about him, and he tried to correct that before, is that, and it's not just, it's a lot of people, especially men. He don't want to take responsibility for his own mistakes and his own actions. He always got to seem like he want to play the blame game and stuff, when it's really just all he just need to do is just adjust himself. And I think he knows that, because he get up there and say, well, y'all, I'm not going to do this, or I'm not going, and he listens to you. He listens to you. I'm not gonna be doing all of that cursing on. Let me stop cursing, because I don't want them to. He knows better. Right. But once he gets that jigger juice in him, it's over with. It's over with for him.
Did you hear about K? Alvo was saying something like K threw Tommythegossip under the bus, and he was letting I was gonna play the recording prior to it premiering, but I'll just wait for them to wait for the premiere, because I'm not gonna release anything early and they're not even hitting the like button. I ain't doing that. That's something be stupid on my part.
I heard, from what I heard, it was something dealing with what it seemed like to me. Kay supposed to have dealings with Shekinah. And it was supposed to have something to do with booking.
Yeah.
I think Tommy might have been involved in the booking part, and somebody else. And
let Alvo tell it.
Alvo said they come calling Kate. He said Tommy, but this what he said that I heard him say. That Kay contacted him, asking him, trying to book him. And some kind of way he found out Tommy was supposed to be involved also. So he gonna tell them that he want $1,000 and all of this crazy stuff.
And so he said that if he knew it was for Tommy, he would have charged $5,000.
Yeah, and so whatever case was, I think Kay ended up canceling it because it just wasn't going the way that it's supposed to go. Whatever happened with that, and it ended up being canceled. And then, Lord have mercy, Alvo come turning this into a 3-ring circus.
Yeah.
Tommy stalking me. Tommy just came to Houston. Tommy just came to Houston to stalk me and to run after me. Tommy turned around and said he just said that he was in Houston, that he was in Atlanta the whole time.
Right. So you
and
know
then
what?
when they was trying to tell Alvo that in his chat box, Alvo looked and was reading it. No, Tommy was in Houston because I went on some kind of website that they all be on. Yeah, saw that the location said Houston. I'm like, oh man.
But you know what? He never showed those them texts. He just like flashed it at the camera. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't read any of what them texts said.
Bro,
I would
they could put the phone up to the camera for anything else. Put the phone up to the camera just like this.
Let it stay there.
And let us see if you tell her just if what you saying is what it is, then put that phone just like this so everybody can see.
It's not probably true. Because he sure enough didn't show with them blue, because it was like blue highlighted. He's sure not going to show what was on there. I'm telling you that right now. That was BS.
So you know what the funny part about it now? Okay, so if Tommy said he was in Atlanta the whole time, and he just said he was in Houston, it makes sense because I think she lives in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, she lives in Atlanta.
Okay, and Kay's in Atlanta.
Right.
Tommy's in Atlanta. So it would make sense if all of them was in Atlanta trying to do business. They all in the same area. So where in the world did Alvo come from out of this? And he's way in Houston. They would have to pay for his flight to Atlanta, put him in a hotel, and I don't think Alvo would have missed out on any amount of money. Come on now. If you gonna go on Messy Mars and fight for crumbs, you mean to tell me you wouldn't get a free flight to Atlanta in a nice hotel room just to do the be on the network? I believe you would have. I believe he would have. And another reason I believe he would have, because he would have had a chance to get the rest of his stuff from Atlanta like he said he wanted to, and he wanted to visit Shamar. So why not take that free trip?
Exactly.
Come on. He thinks somebody's stupid. He's still young.
Well, he does, because he look at what his supporters do for him. So he thinks everybody is stupid.
He would have been on that flight so fast, girl.
I don't understand how you're looking for 200 likes. We understand people viewing, but I did.
We back with that again, huh?
Sonia, you don't have to understand why I'm looking for 200 likes. It's my channel. That's why I'm looking for 200 likes. You get your channel, and then you can understand on your channel how many likes that you want. So I don't even.
They don't, because they trying to question that, and they don't understand you explain that. But maybe she wasn't around when you explained it.
You wasn't around when I explained it, and I don't think that's your place to even bring that up. We're not even talking about that. Matter of fact, yesterday I was on that for a minute. But today I haven't even brought that up, because I had decided going forward, I'm just going to tell them we got to get up to 200 likes, but I'm not going to all through the live keep talking about it. So why for you to bring it up in my live, and I'm not even bringing it up in my live, I'm having a conversation with my friend Coco. Why are you so concerned about what I want for my channel? And
it's in the chat box.
So you're kind of surprising me that you even came at me like that. That's not your business what I'm asking people that are coming in and out of this live what I want. That's my business. I think
when you come to the chat box, it's in your chat box at the top.
Right. Exactly. I don't understand. We're talking about something. We're just talking about real life stuff. And she focusing on my likes. People's true colors start to come out. And so, because I'm surprised at her, because I see her in my chat all the time. So I don't know where that came from. But like I said, you gotta be careful with folks, because they'll try to play it like they so cool with you, but they're really not. You know what I'm saying? Be all up in your chats, kikiing with you and smiling, and don't don't even know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, I already explained that yesterday.
And if you log into on your channel and on this video up at the top in the chat box, it says right there, if they read it, they may not understand what it's for, but it was already explained. I don't know how else for you to explain it.
I mean, unless she speaks like Spanish or something. I can't speak Spanish. I can't explain to her in Spanish. So
Hola, ¿cómo está?
I'm just saying. Because Sonia, I'm kind of surprised at you because I ain't never seen you come at me like that. That's reaching.
I don't know. I think they're so curious on what's the likes for. They don't get paid for you to hit the like button.
The like button. You're so worried
That's
about
not
that.
How you get paid on these videos. The like button does not get you paid on the video. So y'all can be crabs in a bucket all you want, thinking that somebody gonna get something from you, but that's not how they get paid. They don't get paid by the likes. That's not how that works.
Right. Okay. It does. We don't. But listen, and see, me and you kicking in, laughing and having a good time. We're talking about everything that's going on in the sector, but they don't know that's not getting the likes to 200 is when the live show starts. The live show hasn't even started yet because I'm keeping my word that if I don't get to 200 likes, I'm not starting the live show. Because I've been editing these videos so that I can show them. Because, you know, a lot of videos got cuss words in it. So I got to edit whatever I'm going to show on the live show clips or, you know, little sections of stuff I want to share. It has to be edited. I'm not editing these clips and stuff like that to share on the live show and y'all ain't got the likes up to 200. You got to be crazy.
They don't understand, y'all that's in the chat box or y'all in the bushes, as she calls it, sitting on the sidelines watching. Those of y'all that don't do content and upload videos and all that, y'all really just don't know how much work goes into editing these videos, doing all of this stuff, these clips and everything else. And when somebody just simply asks you, can you hit the like button? These newscasters, commentators, whatever you want to call it, bloggers, they're not getting paid for you to hit the like button. You can have the common courtesy and decency enough to hit the like button simply because they put so much work into bringing these videos for y'all's entertainment.
Right, exactly.
That's all it is. Nobody's getting paid for that.
Exactly. Yes, I don't know. Let's get back onto what we were talking about because we wasn't even talking about no like buttons. I think I may have said only a couple times on this live and it's over an hour. I haven't been saying it the whole live. Run them up, hit the like button. I haven't been doing that.
You said you stop saying that. You don't even say that no more.
I'm not saying that. I refuse to keep saying it every second. And I even said I don't want my mods stressing themselves out. Keep saying it. They know what time it is. They know what I'm looking for. They're either gonna do it or not. Now I will periodically say, you know, hit the like button, whatever. But I'm not doing that every second. Give me no damn headache. You know what I'm saying? Please get off this live. Like 10 pills of Believe. Nah, I'm good.
You crazy?
Be crazy. They already crazy by themselves. They don't need me around.
They crack you a cocktail or two open on them.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. But listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, honey. They crazy by themselves. They don't need me to come chill with them.